Tem a mensagem que eu vou ignorar de todo mundo. Você tá livre? Não, perdão por incomodar, você não incomoda. Até porque eu nem vou ver sua cara. Nesse nível. A gente tem que continuar nossa vida. Até porque hoje a gente já vai começar especial. Nós temos um programa de televisão. Que bom, vamos gastar de grana. Vamos gastar muita grana. O que você tem pra gente comprar hoje? Vai logo. Sapato da ruína. É a ruína, minha carteira mesmo. Lente infravermelha. Tá bom, vamos lá. Compra. A gente tá com bastante grana. Isso que eu nem fui ainda pegar, tipo, e ver as minhas recompensas. Aliás, a gente vai ver agora as recompensas. Bye bye pra você. Bye bye. Hoje nós temos o quê? Punchiki Mamoru. E nós temos Kinari. Deixa eu primeiro ir na Kiri. Eu quero pegar minhas recompensas de ter salvo o pessoal e vender as coisas que eu encontrei lá no negócio. Pera aí. Vamos lá, vamos lá, vamos... Oh, caçamba, sai da minha frente, sai da minha frente, sai da minha frente. Ímpeto ômega. Ainda tem mais. Diamante vezes 3. Vamos vender todos os itens. Nosso milhãozinho. Sim. Beleza, terminei. Lindo, maravilhoso. Agora vamos continuar. Porque eu acho que eu vou... conversar com você um pouquinho. Você vai maximizar. Olá, rapaziada, como é que vocês estão? Vamos aí a mais um episódio de Personagem Overload. E neste episódio nós vamos continuar seguindo a nossa vida, até porque Mamoru vai se despedir de nós. Vamos encerrar a sua história conosco. É, mais uma maximizada. E é claro, vamos passar tempo com todo mundo e até a chegada da nova lua cheia com mais coisas, mais surpresas, mais plots. Até porque a Aigis finalmente se lembra de tudo e com isso ela vai querer consertar um erro do passado dela, só que sozinha, e isso vai ser muito perigoso. Mas graças a isso, nós vamos conhecer um pouquinho mais sobre as sombras, até porque uma coisa vai se revelar a nós. Mas antes de mais nada, vamos ao nosso pequeno top padrão. Pega um like, chama os amigos e bora se divertir, mas antes deixa que eles já encaquem esse coração, se não for inscrito, já aproveita e se inscreve. Bora lá. Vamos comer. O nomezinho cai bem, acho que eu nunca vou enjoar.
Glad we can meet up one more time before I take off.
Você vai embora hoje?
Always sharp as a tack. Yep. I'm leaving right after this. Factory's way out west, so I'm moving into a dorm there. I've already sent my luggage. Now I just gotta send myself. My mom started crying and blaming herself.
É, porque ele vai lá trabalhar, né? Pra ajudar a família dele.
Guess I should say goodbye to this ramen too.
Um dia você volta.
Well then, I better get going.
Bem, vou me despedir de você lá. Vamos conversar mais um pouco. Ah, vou me despedir de você. Bora lá.
Sure. Then let's head to the station. Hey. Here, take this.
Parece uma chave de carro.
I want you to hang on to that.
O que é isso?
Well, it's a car key, obviously, but it's not just any car key. It's the key to my dad's car. I've been keeping it for good luck. Sometimes I get pretty pissed that he's not around anymore. My life wouldn't have been so complicated, you know? I could have enjoyed track more. I wouldn't have had all that pressure to be the best. But by blaming him like that, I was just running away from my problems. That's why I want you to have it. I don't want to risk running away again. But if I know you have it, I'll be able to stand on my own 2 feet. Then next time we meet, I can still be proud of who I am.
Chave de carro.
Thank you.
Esse parece se importar muito comigo. Ganhei um amigo pra vida toda.
I am thou. Thou art I. The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured. The innermost power of the star arcana hath been set free. We now bestow upon thee the ultimate form of the star within thyself.
Eu sou tudo, eu les que diversas enfim maturou. Libertaste do poder mais íntimo do arcano Estrela, e agora concedemos a ti a forma suprema do arcano Estrela em teu âmago. Estrela ranking 10, Máximo. O vínculo social da Estrela chegou ao nível máximo. Agora você pode fundir Helel, o portador da luz. Esse a gente vai precisar.
We'll see each other again someday.
Esse vai precisar mesmo. Bem-vindo de volta. A lua tá quase cheia. Nenhuma sombra apareceu ainda, mas tô preocupada. Isso me lembra. O Ryoji tá aqui de novo. Veio visitar o Junpei. Junpei continua muito mal. Fico feliz que ele tem um bom amigo como o Ryoji. Né? Bem, nós temos... nós temos o Ken pra tomar um cafezinho. Vamos tomar um cafezinho? Estudou sobre grãos. Caramba. Quero testar uma coisa. Tem tempo livre agora? Prometo que vou passar o café direitinho dessa vez. Claro, claro. Pode começar.
I'm using different beans today. I went to a coffee shop and bought some real ones this time. I made sure to store them in the fridge, and I only ground them right before brewing. I also learned you need to be mindful of how hot the water is, as well as how you pour it.
Caramba. Você caprichou.
Yes, I practiced with the cheaper beans from before, since I can't afford too many of the expensive ones. Although, it was hard to drink all that coffee, so I added a lot of milk and sugar. Well then, let's drink, shall we? Cheers! It's still really bitter. So bitter. But it's not only that. I could actually taste some of the sweetness and richness this time. The beans and brewing technique can make a huge difference, huh? Oh, and the smell was great too. I'm feeling a little nostalgic, actually.
Café razoável.
Thanks for joining me. You can go on ahead. I'm gonna practice a little more to try and get the hang of this. Let's make some more if we ever get the chance. First I gotta use the bathroom. I drank a lot while I was practicing today.
Beber muito café dá aquela malemolência, entendeu? Nas coisas.
So, in this section,
A heroína sublime de Murasaki no Ue. Ela foi escrita para ser o ideal de mulher no período Heian, a beldade quintessencial na época.
do you understand?
E por falar em Murasaki no Io, aqui vai uma pergunta para vocês. No conto de Genji, Murasaki no Io é retratada como uma mulher refinada em questão de aparência, intelecto e caráter. No poema de Genji, o protagonista manda para ela com o que ele a compara. Uma flor de cerejeira, um gato, uma hortênsia. Uma flor de cerejeira? Faz mais sentido, né? É uma pergunta fácil. Quer dizer, a sua imagem, ela como uma flor de cerejeira silvestre, jamais deixará minha mente. Que elegância. Em comparação a eles, vocês não passam de... Menos aí. O que você tá fazendo dando aula? O que você tá fazendo aqui nessa escola? Vai pro inferno. Tchau. Hoje é o último dia do mês. Último dia do mês. Vamos lá, vamos ver como é que nós estamos. Então, primeiro de tudo, o que sobe, o que não sobe, o que permanece, o que nos deixa. Kazushi sobe, provavelmente ele vai subir já maximizada. Puka sobe, ela vai subir pro nível 9. Mitsuro, dá pra subir, eu não sei qual que é o nível dela. Acho que sobe o 3, se não me engano. Preciso ver. Hidetoshi. Hidetoshi dá pra gente subir pro 8. E Yukari dá pra gente maximizar. Já. Eu acho que é isso. Então provavelmente a gente vai pro Hidetoshi. Mas antes, só pra gente saber como que tá a situação. Não, persona não quero persona não. Quero vínculo social. Obrigado. Louco, ranking 9. Mago, tá no máximo. Sacerdotisa, tá no 8. Imperatriz, tá no 2. A gente vai maximizar esse mês, tá? Esse mês a gente vai maximizar a Fuka, a gente vai maximizar a Gridio. Vamos aí tentar maximizar o nosso amigo, tá no 7. Hierofante, a gente precisa maximizar também. Talvez eu maximize não, talvez eu maximize esse mês sim. Tiver uma vaguinha, a gente já enfia já no meio, senão janeiro. E o Cari eu preciso desse mês. Tu. Entendeu? Tá no 9. Carro também tá no 9. Justiça tá no 8. Deixar uma brecha aí. Eremita no máximo. Fortuna no máximo. Força no máximo. Enforcado no máximo. Morte no máximo. Temperança no 8. A gente vai tentar maximizar aí no próximo mês. Talvez. Acho que não vai dar tempo de tudo. Dezembro. Diabo. Torre no máximo. Estrela no máximo, né? Acabou de acontecer. A gente tá feliz ainda. Lua no máximo e Sol tá quase no máximo. Mas um domingo a gente maximiza ele e fica feliz da vida. Entendeu? Vai ser lindo. Lindo, lindo, lindo. Então... Cadê você? Que eu me perdi agora. Meu Deus, cadê? Peraí, é aqui. Tô muito doido. É emoção. Vamos.
Today's meeting is canceled.
Por que a reunião de hoje foi cancelada?
Did Odagiri-san do something?
Sei lá. Você que tem que me falar, acabei de chegar? Como assim? Aconteceu alguma coisa? Por quê?
He was called to the faculty office by a teacher earlier. I think it's about that cigarette butt.
Ainda essa bituca maldita? Aconteceu alguma coisa, melhor ir pra lá.
Don't be so stubborn. All you have to do is write his name on the list.
He was appointed to the student council by the president herself. He's a responsible person. That's why I didn't add him to the suspect list.
Olha, o outro tá mandando colocar a gente.
You've seen him wandering the streets late at night, don't you? I thought you hated students who don't follow the rules.
Olha que filho da mãe.
It's not that I doubt the witness reports. It's more that I trust him. So I'm not adding him to the list.
Isso mesmo.
Gary, I really thought you were smarter than this. You can go ahead and forget about our deal.
If you'll excuse me then. So, you heard all that.
Você sabe que então fui eu, né?
I know. You don't have to convince me. That teacher suspects you of all people. How he ever got certified is a mystery to me. Don't worry. Even if the whole school turns on me, I'll have your back.
Ele parece se importar muito comigo. Sinto que estamos ficando mais amigos. Imperador, ranking 8.
I'll have your back. You're starting to rub off on me. See you later.
welcome back. You're late. Ryoji-kun was just leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey there. Chilly out, huh? Hope you don't go catching a cold. You know, I stop by here pretty often. Weird we never see each other. Well, I'm out of here. See you later.
Later, Ryoji.
Was that Ryoji-san?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he said he was going home.
Why was he here?
To see Junpei. They've been hanging out a lot ever since the school trip.
But the rules state that visitors aren't allowed here.
Yeah, but Kirijo-senpai said it's cool as long as no one stays late.
I don't think we have anything to worry about.
Mm-hmm.
He is dangerous.
Eu não gosto mesmo dele.
Dangerous? Ryoji-kun?
Come to think of it, he did hit on Mitsuru-senpai the first time he met her.
É.
But having him around has really helped cheer you up, Junpei-kun.
Well, no point in dwelling on the past, right? Won't change a damn thing.
That's true.
Hmm? What's up, Ai-chan?
I'm fine. It's just... I envy you, Junpei. I'm a machine. So I don't understand what it feels like to live.
Coitado.
Really? Well, you don't seem that different.
In my case, it's more accurate to say that I'm operational as opposed to alive. There are times when I malfunction, but I can always be repaired.
Well, if we were all like you, then we never have to worry about dying. Oh, crap! I don't have time to talk right now. I've got a mountain of homework. Serves me right for slacking. Well, no use whining.
Junpei studying on purpose? I guess hell finally froze over. Well, better call it a night then.
The gift of life is not something I should possess. A weapon is much more difficult to operate when it's alive. That said, I believe I understand the concept of loss. Leader, the thought of something happening to you, it makes me...
O quê? Não se preocupe comigo.
Understood. You are very special to me. I can't explain why, but I never want to leave your side. I want to protect you at all costs, to be there for you always. I apologize for keeping you. You must be tired. So much has happened in so little time. I'll return to my room as well. Good night. Yoji Mochizuki. He is dangerous. What is this unsettling feeling? I am a machine. I can't die. So no one will have to grieve for me. I have to do something.
Ih, já vai
I
fazer
don't
merda.
want to see them suffer anymore.
Já vai fazer merda. Calma aí, minha criatura. Calma aí. Vamos tomar um chazinho?
Yes.
Ela pode ganhar uma habilidade logo logo. Quer se juntar a mim? Claro, até porque ganha pontinho de coisa também, né? Pra gente subir seu ranking. Acabou de começar.
Today, I'd like to make a snack food that would pair well with tea. That said, I'm not terribly well versed in the art of cuisine. So
Ai,
I'm
meu
hoping
Deus,
to
mais
make
uma
some
pra
simple
ferrar o nosso estômago.
harumeyaki. Did your teachers ever show you how to make it?
Acho que sim.
Excellent. Then I don't need to explain. All right, let's get started. Temperature control is key. We want to turn off the heat right before it hits 130 degrees Celsius. Oh, we should keep things moving. Let's put the sugar in the ladle first.
Bem, fizemos essa coisa aí. Essa coisa aí vezes 1.
What a nostalgic flavor. It may not require hours in the kitchen, and the taste isn't particularly complex, but I'm quite fond of these. And more than anything, it's nice that we can make it ourselves. You know, when I saw this for the first time, I thought it was like magic. I've tried making it myself a number of times, but I ended up burning it on every attempt. I guess you could call it a bittersweet memory. But I didn't give up. I continued practicing. And that's finally led to our success today. What do you think?
Que legal.
Hearing you say that makes me glad to have shared it. Back home, there were plenty of opportunities to host formal dinners and tea parties, but I never considered it particularly admirable to have someone else prepare the extravagant dishes. Doing the cooking myself also allows me to talk with you like this. And isn't that sort of familiarity the key to understanding each other better? I think this might have been what I was missing. Instead of complaining about being difficult to approach, I needed to create an opportunity for change.
Bem, fazendo esse prato nostálgico, parece que ela aprendeu uma coisa sobre si mesma. Personalidade. Surto de aflição. Muito mais taxa de crítico em inimigos com aflições.
It's fascinating, the kind of things you learn by simply inviting someone over for tea. Thank you. I hope we can talk again like this sometime. Oh, right. I had a favor to ask. There's still some sugar and baking soda left. Do you think you could help me make another batch? Karameyaki keeps for a long time. This could be a good chance to make some for the others.
A música pesada. Calma aí, gente.
Hello, it's me. Sorry for calling so late. Now then, about the new arrival from the other day. I'd like to ask that you perform a full autopsy. If we find any distinctive features, we may be able to locate her family. Also, I can't help but think that the Kirijo group is connected to Strega in some way. Considering this, I think it would be disrespectful to sweep her death under the rug. And of course, I'll take full responsibility. What? What did you just say? Transmogrified. The body? But judging by the post-mortem, we were certain she was... All right. I'm sorry, but please keep this strictly confidential until we know more. If there are any other changes... Yes, absolutely. Right then. What is going on? I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens for now.
Vamos esperar pela lua cheia. Recebi uma mensagem do Rio hoje. Parece que ele não foi à escola hoje. De repente aconteceu algo urgente. Quero te ver. Vem até a sala de música. Perdão por ser tão de repente, mas eu preciso te ver agora. Bem, todo mundo sobe, mas a gente tem o Rio hoje, então não dá pra ir não. Vamos lá.
Hey.
Tá sério. O que aconteceu?
Well, how do I put this? I suddenly just got this feeling that I'm running out of time, and I felt like I had to see you. I had to talk to you. Sorry. I'm not even sure what I wanted to say to you. So, I guess for today, I'd like to say thanks.
Não entendi.
It hasn't been that long since we met, but I feel like I've learned so much by spending time with you. I just really wanted to thank you for that. You showed me around the school and the city. I got to hang out with you and the others. I even got to go on a trip with you. That was a lot of fun. It's been a joy to experience and learn new things every day. Just like this.
Wow.
I guess I wanted you to hear this song. When I saw those couples in Kyoto, or when I visited you guys at the dorm, I realized that's what it really means to build a connection with someone. It's that feeling of overcoming something together and keeping each other going. Both sides need to come to an understanding. That's how connections are built, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to know that you're important to me. I know I said I wanted us to be friends, but I actually want to be something more. What about you?
De onde saiu essa conversa?
I don't really get it myself, but
Excuse me. Oh, it's you. Sorry, I hope I didn't interrupt. I was just passing through the hall, and I heard someone playing a beautiful song on the piano. So I thought I'd stop by to watch the performance. Who was the one playing? Was it you?
O Ryuji sumiu.
Oh, I wanted to ask. It might have just been my imagination, but I thought I sensed Ryoji-kun's presence in this room. Were you not with him?
A gente tava. Tá começando a ficar esquisito. Eu e pouco deixamos a sala de música e voltamos para o dormitório. A melodia do Ryuji não sai da minha mente. Sapato da ruína e lente infravermelha. E aí? Amanhã é lua cheia. Não que isso tenha algum significado, é claro, né? Não tem nada pra fazer, que tédio. Vou dar um rolê com o Jude. Vamos ver ele na escola hoje, mas provavelmente matou a aula. Peraí. Não sei onde ele mora. O que nós temos de bom? Eu vou... Você, deixa eu ver um negócio. Já tá no ápice curativo. Vamos lá pras plantinhas? Vamos nessa. Aquela ainda tá no nível 8 e eu preciso dos pontos. Entendeu? Também é bom que vai aumentar os tomates.
Wow, they've gotten so big since we last saw them.
Graça e cuidado vão ter grande safra. Vamos descer.
Good morning.
Olá. Vou fazer o meu melhor para proteger todo mundo. Isso que significa que eu... O que tá acontecendo? Não é nada, por favor, não se preocupe. Só queria compartilhar meus sentimentos com você. coisas estão acontecendo. A aula acabou por hoje. Querido. Vamos lá? Passar um tempinho com ela. Obrigado, fica ali no centro comercial, então não deve demorar muito. O lugar me chamou a atenção, já faz um tempo que eu não tive coragem de ir lá sozinha. Meu Deus, ela vai comer takoyaki. Ela vai comer a banquinha de takoyaki na rua. Ela toda chique. É, comer um povo inteiro não dá, não. O bicho é enorme. Quer que eu compre um pra você? Por que você não experimenta? Por que você não experimenta? Eu vou falar que eu vou comprar pra ela, nem ferrando. Ela me manda pra aquele lugar.
Excuse me, one piece of takoyaki, please. What? Oh, they're only sold in multiples?
Uhum.
How
Porção.
generous. So I'll receive an entire tray for this price.
Caramba.
So it's filled with diced octopus. Interesting. There's a mild sourness combined with the chewy texture of the seafood. Quite flavorful. Are there other ingredients mixed in? In any case, it's quite good. C'est très bon. That reminds me, Akihiko once mentioned this place. Speaking of Akihiko, don't you think he's been acting differently lately? I can't place my finger on it. I've known him for quite a long time. It feels like something's changed. Maybe he's just maturing.
Você está triste? Você está feliz? Você está feliz?
Of course I'm happy. With all that we've been through, it can be difficult to get over what's happened in the past. But Akihiko is using his experiences to make himself stronger. I'm quite impressed by that. When I look at Akihiko, I can't help but reflect upon my own life. It's the most peculiar feeling.
Talvez você esteja apaixonado, talvez você esteja tensa, deve ser tristeza. Talvez você esteja... tensa, será?
Anxious? You may be right. Maybe a part of me is panicking because I feel like I'm being left behind. Sorry, don't mind me.
Parece que ela está bem pensativa. A cancelação está me adoecendo. Ranking 13 Imperatriz.
I don't even know what I'm talking about. Sorry to subject you to my thoughtless rambling. Just forget I said anything.
Tô torcendo por você. Eu não ouvi nada. Eu não ouvi nada.
Thank you. That takoyaki was absolutely delicious. We should eat here again sometime.
Sim.
Welcome back.
Como foi seu dia? Hoje vai ser lua cheia, mas não vamos realizar nenhuma operação. Mesmo assim, pensei em invocar a Yuno para vasculhar isso só por precaução. Agora você viu Aigis? Não vi. Ela tem voltado tarde. Ela não era assim, não. Até me pergunto se aconteceu alguma coisa. Tomara que ela esteja bem. Tomara mesmo que ela esteja bem. Dá pra gente fazer as plantas com tu? Dá. E aí? Tá cuidando das jardineiras lá em cima, né? Se importa tentar cuidar também. Eu vou comer umas verduras. Quer subir? Tudo bem, vamos lá. Vamos nessa.
The only vegetables I ever see at the store are plain old ordinary ones. You know those fancy veggies only people like Rijo-senpai would eat? If we could grow something like that, we'd make a fortune, don't you think?
Depende de quanto a gente se esforçar.
Oh, damn. So you're up for it? Yeah, we gotta dream big. You're pretty good with your hands, so what do you say? Want to join forces and make a name for ourselves? Well, we should probably get to work before we get ahead of ourselves. This is getting really rough on my back. Yeah, my hands are all caked in dirt.
O cuidado extra está valendo a pena, então posso colher ainda mais.
But for the sake of Junpei's brand name luxury veggies, I gotta keep going.
Tá bom. Hora sombria. Vamos ver o que vai rolar hoje.
I've been looking for you. What are you doing here?
I kinda just ended up here somehow. It's so strange. The sky and the ground look all weird, and there's no one around. Something bad's happening right now. But for some reason, I feel at peace.
Have you forgotten?
What?
This is the dark hour. Ordinary people shouldn't be free to roam about. You've adapted to it somehow. Too well for a human. I finally understand. That's why I feel this way whenever you are around. You are dangerous. You are my enemy.
Your enemy? Enemy. That's right. It was on a night like this, with a full moon.
Agora você tá se lembrando.
A long time ago.
Yes, we've met once before. You and I were enemies.
Who am I? Who are you?
I am Aigis, the last of the anti-shadow suppression weapons. I was created to destroy shadows.
Created to destroy.
And you, your true name is Death. You are the shadow I sealed away 10 years ago.
Shadow?
A 13ª.
Yes, 10 years ago, on the night when I was born, I stood on this very bridge.
My sole purpose is to destroy shadows. That is the reason why I was given both a sense of self and a persona.
I am the bearer of the 13th Arcana. Everyone knew me as Death. But when I came into being, a part of my power was broken off and scattered. I wasn't at my full strength back then. I was incomplete.
Even so, your power was still far too great.
Ela não conseguiu enfrentar. Mesmo o poder dele tendo se dividido para as outras 12 sombras.
Since I was unable to defeat you, my only option was to seal you away. However, under the circumstances, there was only one suitable vessel. A human boy who had the misfortune of being nearby. I had no other choice.
Now I see. I was inside of him all this time. And I unwittingly led him to discover my 12 missing pieces. And then...
Você se reuniu novamente.
I get it. I understand now. I remember everything. I know exactly who and what I am.
Palladium!
Don't be foolish, Aigis. You can't win. I'm even stronger than before.
The machine is created to serve a specific purpose. I will destroy you. That is my only reason for existing.
Você não vai conseguir.
It doesn't have to be that way, Aigis.
Sorry. I can't carry out my mission. I'm a machine that can't fulfill its purpose. I have no
Sozinha
reason
não.
to exist. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm so sorry. I'm scared.
Juno, did something happen?
Yukari, what's the matter?
Well, I realize it's a full moon tonight. You did too, huh? Oh, God. I'm turning into a workaholic.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is something actually going on?
We're not certain of anything yet, but we can't find Aigis.
What? Where could she have gone?
At one point, I was able to sense a persona, but I lost Aigis right after that.
You sensed a persona? Could it have been Strega?
Well, she hasn't detected any of them, but we can't be positive.
I've pinpointed her location. The Moonlight Bridge.
All right,
Só
call
voa
the
pra
others.
ponte, rápido.
Let's see what's going on over there.
Aigis!
I'm sorry. I remember everything. I remember who I am, who he is. Leader, I know why I wanted to be by your side. I'm sorry. I failed.
Poupe sua energia. Calma.
I'm sorry.
You have no reason to apologize.
You?
Ryoji-kun? Wait, what are you doing here?
Aigis!
Ela não tá mais se movendo. Parece que ela parou de funcionar.
What is going on? It's all my fault.
You did this?
Hold on, Akihiko. He's not showing any signs of aggression. Now tell us, who or what are you?
Turns out, I'm not so different from the creatures you call shadows.
You're a shadow?
I'm more than just an ordinary shadow. I'm the Appriser,
Uhum.
born from the union of the 12 Arcana.
The Appriser?
I remember everything now. The terrifying truth about the shadows. And about me. I can't... It's all so hard to believe.
You know the truth about the shadows?
Uhum.
I do.
What?
The shadows are here to facilitate the rebirth of the maternal being. As for the Appriser, it draws the maternal being to it, allowing her to awaken.
And the Appriser. That's you?
That's right.
His maternal being. What is it?
She's on a level of her own, No words in our language can describe her. 10 years ago, a man collected hordes of shadows and contained them in a laboratory. That's where I was born. But the unification was interrupted, and I awoke before I was complete. After that, Aigis took me down, and I returned the favor.
Aigis? Is this for real, Ryoji?
She knew she couldn't destroy me completely, so out of desperation, she sealed me within a child who just happened to be nearby. That child grew up carrying me inside him, and by some twist of fate, he later made his way back here. He even transferred to your school.
Esse é o plot.
Transfer student? You don't mean...
That's right. I've lived inside him for a long time.
But how...
And when his persona awakened, the 12 shadows did as well, all in order to become one with me.
Ryoji, you're the Appriser? And you were inside of him? How the hell do you expect us to just believe all that?
It's all my fault. I'm sorry, but there's more I need to tell you.
Ryoji-kun!
Ele parece ter ficado inconsciente.
He's completely worn out. Let's let him rest for now. Aigis needs us too. We'll pick up where we left off after that.
Eu acabei de ouvir, foi desconcertante. Viveu dentro de mim por 10 anos esperando para fazer contato com as 12 sombras. Então isso significa que o garoto chamado Faros na verdade era Ryuji o tempo todo. São tantas perguntas permanecendo sem respostas. No entanto, Ryuji está inconsciente. Levamos ele e Aigis para casa. O ar que nos secava era frígido e sombrio.
He's awake now. Let's meet tonight on the 4th floor.
Got it.
All right, I'll see you then.
Damn you, Ryoji.
É uma revelação atrás da outra.
It looks like we're all here.
Então começa a abrir a boca, meu filho.
Are you okay, Ryoji-kun?
Yeah, I'm okay. Thanks. Besides, I have more to tell you guys.
Ryoji-kun.
Then allow me to jump right in. We have many questions that need answers, after all. Yesterday, you said the shadows were here to facilitate the rebirth of the maternal being. Tell us more about this. What happens if she returns?
Vai todo mundo morrer.
The maternal being is called
Simples.
Nyx.
Who the hell's Nyx?
Nyx is the mother of shadows. In ancient times, she bestowed death upon this world. If she awakens, the world will be swallowed by darkness, and all life will perish.
All life?
Are you saying everyone will die?
Mm-hmm.
It'd be more accurate to say that we'll all surrender the will to live.
Wait, are you talking about the lost?
Todo mundo vai virar perdido. Todos parecem chegar na mesma conclusão. Todo ser humano ficará como os perdidos, levando à extinção da humanidade e ao fim do mundo.
The fall.
But there's still a way to stop it from happening, right? What? Don't tell me there's nothing we can do.
I'm sorry.
Wait, why are you apologizing? Are you saying there's no way to stop it?
That's right. You heard the bell. That's when it was all decided. I'm the Appriser. The Appriser of Death. The fact that I'm here at all proves the fall is coming.
The fall is coming.
Uhum. Todos estão atônitos. É inevitável. Toda raça humana fará parte dos perdidos. A existência de Rude confirma a extinção iminente da humanidade.
When will it happen?
I don't think you'll live to see next spring.
That's barely any time at all. What are you guys freaking out about? Nick Schmicks, am I right? All we gotta do is win and we're golden. And we haven't lost a single fight yet, have we?
You can't win. When you're up against Nyx, power doesn't mean a thing. It's like trying to fight the inevitable. Like death or the flow of time. Nyx can't be defeated. She just can't.
What? This is bullshit!
This is all so sudden.
Todos estão visivelmente perturbados.
I was born from a collection of shadows, but now I have a human form, so I can talk with you, laugh with you, cry with you. It's the gift I received for existing within him, and because of that, I can give you a choice.
A choice?
Wow.
Nyx's arrival is unavoidable now, but you can choose to live in peace until she arrives. You just have to kill me. If the appriser disappears, all recollection of the Dark Hour would go with me, and that would erase any memories of this hopeless reality. There'd be no way for you to remember anything. When the fall comes, it'll happen in an instant. You won't have to suffer at all.
We'll forget everything?
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying you can go back to your normal lives, and by doing that, you might buy a little time and delay the fall too. Technically, I'm the same as Nyx, so I can't be killed. But thanks to him, there's a part of me that's become human. So if it's done by his hand, then it may be possible.
Ryoji-kun.
If you don't kill me, everything will stay just as it is. With no hope for salvation, you'll live every day paralyzed by the fear of your impending death. And I don't want to put you through something like that.
Eu não gosto de nenhuma das opções.
I know. I don't want my memories to be erased. I mean, forgetting all this would be like trying to hide from the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Is that really such a bad thing? If you don't do this, all that awaits is despair greater than you can possibly imagine. You don't understand the terror of certain death. Don't make your decision without at least thinking about it first.
Why is this happening?
You don't have to decide right now. There's still some time. December 31st, New Year's Eve. You have until then to think about it. After that, I'll dissolve into the blackness of the Dark Hour and lose my physical form.
Ryoji.
When Nyx arrives, I'm going to disappear anyway. So please, don't worry about me. I'll be back when New Year's Eve rolls around.
É.
Hey! Ryoji, wait!
Todo mundo vai ter o que
I
ficar
felt
pensando
Ryoji-kun's
agora.
presence vanish just now. There's no point in chasing him. He's gone.
Ryoji-kun.
I guess he'll be back.
O mundo acabará em breve, a humanidade está destinada à extinção. Estou diante de uma decisão muito difícil. A morte é inevitável. O árbitro realmente entregou uma sentença de morte para todos nós. Não consigo pensar com clareza no momento. Como alguém escolhe a forma que quer morrer? Sabendo o que vai acontecer ou não sabendo o que vai acontecer e do nada, puff. E agora é a decisão que a gente vai ter que tomar. Dezembro é o último mês antes da decisão. E a gente vai ter que tomar a decisão de acabar com ele, esquecer tudo, morrer, ou não acabar com ele, esperar pela morte e morrer. Decisão linda. Alguém tem alguma coisa pra falar comigo? Ninguém. Nada. Não sabe o que a gente vai fazer? Vamos pensar um pouquinho. Vamos pensar um pouquinho na Cage, porque tem que subir ela, né? No programa. Uma oração foi feita. Tá todo mundo morrendo, mas pelo menos a gente tem que tentar maximizar as coisas, né? Fazer o quê? E ainda tem prova esse mês. Amei. A 13ª sombra, Morte, finalmente se revelou a nós. Ela tava aí vivendo no protagonista escondida por uns 10 anos. E agora se fortaleceu e tá completa. E agora a gente tem uma ameaça poderosa chamada Nyx, que pode aniquilar tudo. E temos uma decisão muito difícil a ser feita daqui a 28 dias. Esse mês vai ser bem complicadinho, a gente vai ter que pensar muito bem no que fazer nesse último / penúltimo jogo do mês. Quer dizer, mês do jogo. Até eu tô meio doido, né? É muita coisa, muito impacto para a minha mente. Mas isso no próximo episódio, eu espero vocês lá. Então se gostaram, não deixa aquele joinha, que é só clicar, coloca um comentário falando o que você achou. Compartilha com os amigos, que é muito importante. Se não for inscrito no canal, já aproveita, se inscreve, ativa o sininho para receber a notificação dos próximos vídeos. Muito obrigado e até o próximo.